I mean, at this point, I literally have a fucking 4090. I can't get a better graphics card. So it's not like I literally have done my responsibility there as a streamer. For the setup that I have, I've gotten the appropriate graphics card. So the only other thing I can upgrade is the CPU, and I could go to a 5950X, but that costs almost the same as the 7950X 3D. It's like $150 cheaper Canadian. So why would I do that? And it's like, if I'm gonna upgrade that, then I should upgrade the motherboard because I need more USB ports anyways. And if I'm gonna get a 50 series card, then I should get a motherboard that has more USB ports as well. So you could get two 4090s. Would that actually do anything? This is why I take all of the money that I make from my stream that I don't use to support myself, and I don't save anything for myself or buy anything for myself. I only pump it into stream shit, and then only do to make everything possible.
And it's gone.
How much is a 7950X? Like $750? I saw it on sale on Amazon for 600 Canadian. Be careful not to show this on screen. 7950X 3D.
And it's gone.
750. I think that's an X.
And it's gone.
X3D is $700. No, that's the 7900. I don't know. I can't find it. $900. There it is. $909. I should have got it on when it was Black Friday. Could have got it for $700. It was literally $200 off. Edge. Two 4090s or two PCs? Well, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I literally I feel like I have no choice now. I will do like a PC of OBS attack stream where I just like attack my everything. I think the best thing I could do is take all of the overlay memes and like all of these memes and put them on a different computer.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
And just put them on a separate computer. But then I have to figure out how the hell I'm going to control them and then how I'm going to route the audio. Are the media files preloaded? Yes. Parsec. Wrathrang, what do you think the best map has been this year? For Ring of Fire, Hamburger, undeniably. I almost feel like I could host the entire map, the entire set, the entire like tournament just on Hamburger. For both the 1v1v1s and the 2v2v2s. There's such a variety of games that we get on it, and yeah. It's like this format's Arabia. Although the pure land maps like this, enclosed. So as the winner, Say My Name and El Matador of the last match, they got to pick this map, and they have gone with enclosed. So El Matador here in the north, playing in red as the Bulgarians. Partner will be Say My Name here. Northeast playing as the Burmese. So Burmese and Bulgarians. To their south, we're going to have Gurus, Tabi Bufus, and Teal this time playing with Volkorn, Kex, and Green. They're going to be the Khmer and the Malians, respectively. Or actually, this respectfully? I don't know, the opposite way of respectfully. Gurus is Malians, and Volkorn is Khmer. I feel like green is Khmer's color for some reason. In the west, we've got Huggy, Team Hugarg. Okay, we got Arg playing in pink. In the side, Arg keeping the pink color, playing as the Malians. Malian's a popular pick here. Huggy playing just to the north of him as the Slavs. The colors are always wrong. I spent like during the tournament itself, I kept trying to update the colors, and then I just like went crazy. Enclosed has traditionally given us some really, really, really good games. I can't put my exact finger on why. 3-minute ad break, Sag. You guys want me to, that's pretty terrible. Rays were hitting a feudal age. I don't want to do that to people. We could just keep going. It's not so bad. If something critical happens, I'll pause.
Right to jail, right away.
That feels bad, man, though. It auto runs an ad at the beginning of the stream. That's why. Like 9 minutes in, it auto runs an ad. Stupid ads. Focus, Grathring. Focus. The outcome to this, I don't think is known. Focus. How you doing, Jimmy?
Что ты хочешь?
You're doing not bad.
Что ты хочешь?
I mean good.
Я чему ты побеспокоил меня?
Who do you think is gonna win, Jimmy? I got my cash on Say My Name and El Matador, but they could be up against the potential 4v2 again. Red is already walled in. We have a little hole here. We've gone out to try and take some gold while we can. Say My Name here is gonna go with a range. Already lost a build to this militia, so that's probably why. Interesting about Mali and Militia is even if you don't get that Men-at-Arms upgrade, they still get that extra Pierce armor. We go over there and harass Say My Name's gold. What do you mean Titanic mods? What do you mean Titanic mods, Jimmy? Ooh. Kura's trying to fight off the scout, doing a pretty good job there. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Mem's mods are not Titanic. That's definitely not the reason why I had to program an auto prediction maker for Mem, is because the mods are just so good that I didn't need to program that. So that's why I didn't make an auto prediction maker. Because the mods are just so good that I didn't need to do that.
Bruh.
I've made you obsolete with programming. Actually, you still have to close the prediction. See? And then you see how Mem... You guys, this is the mods don't realize is that I actually have their back in that stream. Because the auto predictor needs to be closed by the mods. See? Now, does that mean that they're effectively like a guy that just pushes a button every once in a while? Yes. But hey, someone's got to push that button, guys. All right, where are you guys? They're going to run all the way to Say My Name? They're going to go all the way past El Matador, pink and yellow, and go to Say My Name? Why? ROMFL said, dude, what happened? What happened what?
Okay.
It's even worse because when you start a prediction, at least you remember you need to close it. Don't worry, I'm working on automating the second part too, so mods will go back to being completely obsolete again. Are they going to 4v2 on them? That would make the most sense, but I think it'd make even more sense, to be honest, for a 4v1. I think all 4 players should target, like, maybe Say My Name. Which kind of looks like they have so far. We've seen everybody but Green here at Say My Name's base. Wait, was Green the one with the militia? No. What's Green doing? Green FC'd. Green went Fast Castle. Villager count. Who's winning? El Matador and Arg. Say My Name's got 33 as well now. Is it Say My Name in the lead? Say My Name and El Matador. Well ahead of the others. At least like a Vill. Iron Chef's working on a large language model using Twitch chat. He's gonna make a bot that replicates Twitch chat. It's terrifying. Mods can always come work for me if they become obsolete. I could sure use a new foot masseuse. For some reason, I don't think there's any moderators are gonna want to come massage your feet, Jeff. Why not? I'm a wizard. You know, my spider legs get achy. I'm sure they do. I don't think anyone wants to massage them. Oh. the Twitch chat the Twitch chat bot would be the dumbest ever. It would be pretty hilarious to watch it respond with like keks and like and all that. That would be pretty great though. Man of taste, can you pronounce Volcorn keks? I can pronounce it like I'm a Canadian that doesn't know how to pronounce German words. Okay, Grath, Spadina or Dundas? For what? Those are two street names in Toronto. What about them? I think they intersect. I can't remember. Spadina's weird. Which one is better? Which street? The what kind of question is that? Which street is better? I'm gonna go with the 401. There's nothing I enjoy more than being trapped in an endless sea of the most trafficked highway in North America of cars. That's great. 10 out of 10. Everybody screaming at you. People doing 60 kilometers over the speed limit and angry that you're only doing 40 over while you're getting tailgated by some guy that wants to do 50 over. It's great. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. I'm taking the 401 tomorrow to Quebec during freezing rain. Please send help. I highly recommend driving as aggressively as possible and flipping off everybody that's driving even slightly slower than you. Wait, what's the opposite of recommend? Please don't do that. Oh my god, what is wrong with the straw? Straw is shit fucked. What were we talking about? The corn part is a Warhammer reference.
Okay.
Who made that straw? No one who makes straws did. That's... Ooh. So, Professor Pigeon, you see how I'm casting the final of a tournament now? So, I'm going to proceed to just basically ignore every f***ing question you ask me from this point forwards. Why are we flaring over here?
Gingerbeard_2 has been drinking Rang juice for 11 months. They say K. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
Nothing. What's wrong with Gingerbeard 2 at the 11 months coming up on a year? Got himself, almost got himself, what is it? I think it's Lubov after a year. A Lubov badge. Why do you have my likeness in your sub badges? Don't ask questions. That's what I usually say. Yep. Yes, it is. Yellow's got to push red here. Slavs get cheap siege. Both players went knights? Why did they both go knights? Oh, oh, just run in to get the king. He's going to try and run in to get the king. It's right there. Can't see it though. It was a good attempt. King gets away though. This is the final game of the 2v2v2 tournament. There's nothing after this one.
Ja ćemo ti pobespokojimo.
Don't they learn? I mean, this was a pretty nice snipe attempt. They came in with 2 mangoes and hit the palisade and busted in real fast. That was pretty good.
Što ti hoćeš?
On the other side, Teal's coming around trying to pressure Blue, so...
Da.
Volcorn Kex here has not done very much, I gotta say. We are the most boomed out with 78 Vils. We are on 4 TCs. And are we gonna click up to Imp? Like, what's the play here for the Khmer? 6 bajillion Ballista Elephants, surely, is the play here for the Khmer player. Nothing stops 6 bajillion Ballista Elephants. Lorion says, I want Say My Name to win for all the suffering he had to endure. He's been in a terrific sport and a great supporter of the tournament. There's been multiple points where he was so friggin' frustrated and then stuck it out again and again and again. So thank you to Say My Name for providing us with some amazing content. I can't believe that he got sniped last game after all of that pushing. Almatador really had Say My Name's back there. We're forging new friendships. I'd love to see Say My Name and Almatador enter a tournament together now. They actually play really well together. That's a great creep post. If it goes up. There's 2 mangoes there. And nothing to stop them. Yeah, it's not going to go up. Gonna try and come in with the pikes just to distract. Send all the Vils out. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Will we get it? Those guys are gonna die if they take a mango shot. Ooh, we only lost 1. That wasn't so bad. Good defense. Key defense there from Almatador. Say My Name's Mangonel, also very timely. Especially when he could, like, probably use it back at home, honestly. But he does have his own mangoes to defend. He's going to set up to defend on the outside with this castle here. Mangonel's creeping in on Gurst Tabi Bufus's crossbows here. And he's going to lose all these crossbows, guys. Say My Name is going to clear it. Oh, the split's coming from Gurst at the last second. 3 mangoes. Can he make it happen? This is almost impossible to micro against. Maybe we'll get one of these mangoes if we're clever. But no. No, that's just a more protracted death sentence there. We got no mangoes. Great defense from Say My Name. And now red and blue here. Say My Name, El Matador. I'll say my doors. Set up really good here in the late Castle Age stages. We should see, I'm guessing green go Imp shortly, if they aren't already. They're up at 110 Vils. Still no Imp clicking. I bet you a nickel that Arg's clicked into Imp somewhere. No, Arg hasn't clicked in either. Yellow's been focused on pushing El Matador. Yeah, Arg and Yellow a little focused on their armies, in my opinion. Villager count here. Volcorn Kex with 120. The lead. Next to that, we've got Almatador and Say My Name at 102 and 91. Oh, Arg, pardon me, has 116. So, I mean, we're getting up there. We got Huggy at 70, Gurst at 70. And that's that ability to boom up is important. If there's one thing you guys maybe should take away from this, and something that we see over and over again, is the ability for these higher elo players to get some army out, get a lot of value out of that army, and then also boom up quickly behind. Yeah, green cyan, they're in a solid position. I really what I want to see again, I think, is the bajillion ballista elephants is the way to go. Main risk to that would be like maybe onagers from the Slav or the Bulgarian. And you can go Hussar in front of those. Or your, what is your teammate again? Malians. Go Farimba Cavalry of some variety in front of that, and that's going to be pretty terrifying. Farimba Cavalry with ballista elephants is honestly terrifying to think about. Especially because you can just chop through the middle whenever you felt like it. Yellow's going to pressure this town center here in the northern parts of Red's base. Conics starting to come out from El Matador. He's only got half a dozen so far. Half a dozen Conics, 5 monks, 5 pikemen, and a mango to defend against this. That's a lot to ask from a little. The overchop to say my name's king. No, we still can't quite see that we're that close yet, so we're not there yet. But we're definitely closing in on that. Yellow and red still far away. But yeah, teal might chop to blue, just conventionally. They are very close on the minimap. I think blue, I wonder if one of them got like the upgrade. Actually, they have town patrol. Yeah, we're like 2-3 tiles away from spotting just how close that is. Trebuchet could definitely snipe that king. Or a bombard cannon. But you'd have to know that it was there. Rambai from Say My Name. Volcorn going for the surround on the Rambai. Rambai do really good against knights. And this has been some terrible fights for Volcorn Kex. We do see the 9 million ballista elephants coming. Rambai versus Mameluke. Don't have Saracens. That'd be interesting, though. I would probably take the Mamelukes over the Rambai. Oh, the Rambai's got more range, though. We'll keep an eye on that. We're going to keep an eye on that. We got 2 main points of conflict. We got blue and teal down here. We got red and yellow up here, with pink helping yellow out. Green, sort of coming on this side. We've got some Cavalier. And there's been little to no action between green and pink. These two teams are pretty well aligned against the high elos here. Say My Name and El Matador definitely have their work cut out for them. They just need to win one fight. Say My Name just needs to kill Gurus, in my opinion. And it could snowball in their favor. So we're in a Treb war. Do Malians not get ARP? They don't get ARP, do they? They get ARP? Don't they get ARP? They get Arbalest. Am I crazy? They get Arbalest. Sharper guy! Yeah, Malians are one of those civs that get like really good cavalry and really good arbalists. Lots of options. Yo, Shixo, how you doing? We are slowly winning. We just don't have... Why are we... We don't have full pop yet. And we're trying to 2v1. It's kind of rough. But we do have a lot of our unique unit, and it's doing really good. Look at all the Cavalier. Say my name just destroyed. And those arbs are going to go down pretty quick as well. 2v1ing Say My Name. They're trying to. They're losing. They're losing the 2v1 versus Say My Name, guys.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
How do we know their ELO? Using your power of your brain and the ability to type their ELO into either chat with !ELO followed by their name, or to go to AoE2 Insights and see what their ELOs are, or because you know them off heart, or you can ask me and then I'll say them. Those are your options. Hashtag match will not work. That was not one of the options. Whoa! Red going for a snipe? Red going for a snipe. Purple's closed in here. We haven't looked at purple and green's kingpins. Going for a snipe or a raid or something on pink. Maybe just trying to take some pressure off of them. Green's pretty set up here. How many ballista LEs? We only got 8 ballista LEs. Come on. What is that? We also only half built our kingpin and then didn't send our king there. We'll see if that factors in. Blue and teal can definitely see that they've chopped to each other. Oh, maybe not still. Still can't see that they've chopped to each other. Kind of crazy. I like the option where the ELOs are displayed in capture age. There's no way of doing that. Or it's like some version of the game that I don't have. Enable scoreboard. That didn't do anything. Yeah. Adjust terrain, enable
Let me in. Let me in.
doesn't work. Not an option anywhere. Look, just stare into the satisfying goo, okay? Stare into the goo. Everything becomes clear. Damn it! They degooified. Where's he going? Probably there. Given that this is happening. Red chopped into the middle. Yellow's going to lose a lot of this central eco. That was,
is following.
thank you for the follow. That was followed by this. Oh my god. Going to lose a bunch of eco here. How many farms is that? 20 farms. Where was the chop from green? You have the element of surprise and then you don't use it. Give me the chop. The uptime is confusing. We were up, we casted a whole game before this. We've been going for like 4 hours already.
Holy look at all this damage. And we're
First game was a doozy.
Using flex shot.
This one might be as well, guys. Everybody looks pretty strong. The weakest player on the map right now is Teal. And I think that's mostly because we've just been wailing it Say My Name for so long. The king is right there, guys. The king is right there. We have a chop from green here. Ish. Going for the conversion on these camels, and did we get like 2 maybe? And what is this? Okay, that's all these guys around. Just a little scary. King wasn't attacked, but it was threatened. Which means there was units near it. Yellow's going to try and retake that patch of farms. Say My Name says yes to El Matador. Sorry. I think there was a flare somewhere on the map. Should they trade? Right now, it's not secure enough for anybody to trade, except maybe yellow and pink could probably get it going. Except we have, wow. Teal, Gurus Tabi Bufas has secret arbs waiting up there by that res. Maybe guessing that red might try and build a kingpin up north at some point. More likely that red and blue would set it up over here. They are trying to set up trade. 100 shots from yellow, doing some damage on the infantry here from El Matador. Matador's numbers not looking too good at the moment. But a couple players that are struggling, a few players now struggling to get their pops up. Gurus Tabi Bufas only has 11 units on the field right now. El Matador's only got 20. And we do have the chop. The chop came in finally. Finally, we had the chop come in. The Ballista Ellie from green, and we are just going to send that king out. And if we're waiting on the other side, wow, if we just communicated a little bit, we could have had some units waiting on the... You got to think about flushing the king, guys. The opponent, unless you're lucky and you catch them off guard, you got to think about that you're going to flush the king and have units waiting on the opposite side. And imagine if green had like 3 hussars standing right here. Just standing here on defensive stance or something. Or like on stand ground, and then you see the king run out. Bam. That may be reminding Teal that they should get their king to safety. They're setting up that southern kingpin in that corner. So 2 corners owned. One by pink and yellow over here in the left. And down in the south, green and teal have set up. Say My Name still holding against a 2v1. Or like a 1.5v1 at this point. No, it's a 2v1. Both players walling each other out from that chop. This game is 2 versus 4. Right now it is. They know that their primary threat are both teams know that red and blue are the ones to beat. Red and blue between them have like 5,000 elo. Arg and Huggy, I think they've got like maybe 4,000. Maybe. Probably more like 3,800. And then Gurus and Volkhorn, they don't even have 3,000 between them. So, in terms of combined elo. Purple attacking green? Nah. Nah, they cool. They might eventually. Ooh, the champion's going down to Red Siege Auditors. Did you ask these players to 2v2v2? I ran a one-day 2v2v2 tournament. And due to glitches in the game, we were unable to finish it on the one day that we had. So I had them play during the week, and now I decided to cast them as the precursor to the grand finals of Ring of Fire, so we get everything cleaned up and done today. Say My Name had a ton of Rambi and then stopped making them. They don't really have strong gold income right now. They're still getting their trade kind of set up. Where does this even go to? Yeah, like there. They're trading on like 2/3 of the map. How much are they getting per cart? 51 gold isn't horrible. Not great, though. Siege Hunter versus Siege Hunter. Here we go. The Slavs are cheaper. Prime time. We have a best of 7 set after this to cast. I'm pretty psyched for the grand final as well. Say Matador. El Sabador. They should have entered cartographers. They're really good. Look, they're literally holding 4 versus 2. I'm wondering if we'll see a betrayal, especially after last game when we had that last second betrayal. We literally had green and blue betrayed pink and yellow at the very last possible second. So if I'm these guys, I'm gonna be very, very cognizant of that. And cannons being mixed in by the Malian. What a eclectic army. We've got arbs, bombards, skirmishers, light cavalry, hand cannons. The menagerie. Joe KD, I can do that. $521 to 300 versus 291 to 400. We've been throwing a lot of trash to hold in the north, though. Whereas Say My Name's just been microing. Microing a Rambai. The raid on the trade is pretty bad. The raid on the trade is of a very high grade. If they want to get paid, they're going to have to stop this raid on the trade. And this push will need to be stayed. But look, their options, they need to be weighed. Okay? And whether by pen or by tip of the blade, they need to get pink and yellow to back off and stay away. And if you have cats, make sure you get them spayed. 1v1 me on the Wade. You guys, you just need to stop trying to plan your own parade. Because if you're too afraid, you'll never get laid. What just happened? Stop.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
What do you guys think? How long are red and blue going to be able to hold this 2v1? They got to go for a snipe. They need to, like, snipe somehow. Let's think about a sniping scenario. You'd have to come around this way. And then work your way to there. Boy, that's tough. Siege tower. A single siege tower. Single siege tower. Single siege tower. Pink and yellow should go for a snipe. Not sure they can beat green. As green is finally masked up the amount of ballista elephants I said they should. There's 15 of them there. Where's the other ones? There's other ballista elephants somewhere. Oh, they're over here. Okay. Let's get all these suckers in one place. They could probably just wipe everyone out with these things. The 2v1ing is getting real here. They're starting to pile it on. Green is starting to make themselves useful. It's a good win condition here that Gurus and Volk have chosen with the mass ballista elephants. They are incredibly difficult to stop. Onagers are needed, but they're on the wrong side of the map here for blue and red. We need to get these onagers over here, and then we need to send the Arambi over here, maybe? I think would be the proper play. But that's pretty rough. Can you get in their trade? Kind of, but it's defended. Yellow's going to cast a drop over here. That's the beginning. Can we clear these ballistas, man? I don't think we're going to. The bombards. Ooh, bombard cannons. How do bombards do on ballistas? I feel like they don't have enough area of effect. I think you need the onagers. Maybe if we had like 8 of them. Yeah, it is standard victory. There is still potential for like a wonder. Even defending for so long, you got to wonder that you got to actually ponder. Never mind wonder. You got to ponder that if they hadn't just built a wonder to begin with, since they were going to get 4v2'd anyways. If it wasn't possible. Here is the greatest tournament admin in history. It's the Belgian. I want everybody in my chat to throw a Grath salute for Belgian right now, who is, other than me, the person who adminned this tournament, pretty much. Belgian is the man. Literally did anything that I didn't do admin-wise, Belgian did. Char is here too. I see Char at the top of that. Char is the person who did the data mod and the map pack for the tournament. I gave a lot of shoutouts to Char early on, and then I kind of trailed off towards the end. I get tired of hearing myself say the same stuff over and over again, but Char was hugely helpful in getting that done as well. And thanks to both of them for all their hard work throughout this tournament. Look at all those grass salutes. Good job, guys. We are actually winning against the Ballista Elephants. We didn't have them massed up, guys. They were all separated. We needed to have all 40 of them in one spot. That's what we really needed to win these fights. The elite battle elephants from Say My Name were such a good call. Ooh, we had a chop in the middle at some point. Oh, yeah. Way back. And I guess we got through again. Still no interaction between these guys. The full 4v2. This hold is absolutely insane from red and blue. Absolutely ridiculous hold from these guys. I don't know what they're going to do to really stop this at this point. Say My Name's walls are absolutely boss in holding this back. Ooh, is that going to open the wall up? No, it's still closed behind that. It's still closed behind that. Red could send some Conics over as a meat shield, maybe. I see a siege tower, guys. And could we go for a snipe? Ooh, we're going to go send Vils, maybe? We're going to try and siege tower Vils in. The good thing horses can't climb stairs. Raids in the back of the trade. We already have some halbs to go and try and clear that up. Biggest problem I see for Save My Name and El Matador is no... The only win condition they have is to eventually build a wonder at this point. And I feel like the eventually should be immediately. And they can't. They can't afford that. And I don't know that they would... but they've been holding for so long. You have to have been thinking that if they'd somehow gotten that wonder up at some point in the past, like 30 minutes of being an Imperial Age. I really think that was the victory condition at this point for them. They've held so long. I just keep looking at this area because of how... I even think that maybe, we're thinking about that a little bit, deleting those mining camps. I know there's probably to make room for the trade, but there's got to be some win condition for these guys that they're playing towards. They could just hope that they hold forever, waste all the opponent's gold. Are these guys trading? But, these guys have full-length trade going. Still no trade from... oh, yeah, we got a little bit of trade happening from green and teal here. Where the market's at. Part of the risk in the free-for-all with the really extended markets is that you're going to be putting your markets at near where one of your opponents is. Arg's ready to build 2 wonders. Strategy I've not seen executed yet. And I have no idea how it's... I think if you... I don't know if you build 2 wonders if you get 2 timers or not. And then if you lose 1 wonder, you lose. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know how that works in 1v1v1. I've seen 3 or 4 times this year. Never seen it in past years. But this year we've seen this come up multiple times. Where the question of they could build 2 wonders and force their opponent to try and pressure 2 different positions. Or have to take out two separate things and buy yourself a lot of extra time. We've not seen it done, but this is one of those situations where I'm looking at 2,000 stone and thousands of every other res and just pondering how much more difficult that would make this team to push if they had 2 wonders that you would have to take out. You could make it so you could like lose a side, you know? They both count for the same time. Okay. I'm really glad we got the conclusion of this in. El Matador says I'm dead soon. Say my name says ×2 there too. They need to be aggressive, man. They gotta go for a snipe. They gotta go for a snipe. And I think they actually, maybe they could still pull it off. Hold on a second here. That's like open. A bunch of petards would get them in there. But how do you get can you get the petards that far without getting sniped is the question. Probably not, right? You could maybe sneak something down here. Wonder is easier because you don't have to go hunting and extend a bunch of your army and attention. Is Teal in Blue's base right now? Teal has a bunch of buildings and they have successfully broken through. They were trying to trade, they were trying to siege tower in before, but they just busted it open instead. Yellow's pushing in here, finally getting to those markets that Red had set up in the north. It's looking pretty dire here for El Samador, who have absolutely put an insane show on. This has been a real, look at this hole. It took 4 players an hour and like 20 minutes to even get close to killing these guys, and they still aren't really killing them. Only now is it finally like getting a little dire for El Matador here in the north. Pop starting to fall, and he can't get it back up down to 70 vills, 35 army. If Say My Name could push, it'd be huge. Boy, that's scary though. Are trebuchets shooting that? The trebuchet could hit the king. Does Yellow doesn't see the king. Red's got to get the king out of there. It's on the move now. And now what Red and Blue have to do is, I don't want to say play possum, but they need to like turn themselves into an unkillable little death ball and then try and make the other players just leave them alone and attack each other instead. Hope one of them starts to think about sniping the other. If I'm yellow and purple, and I see us finally kind of killing El Matador, I'm thinking we got to get ready. Look, Gurus is already doing treason. He does finally have some buildings down here in Blue's base. Gonna see that king waddling around. Blue's king is where? Somewhere here? It's literally just standing in the open. Standing right there. We can just run in and kill it. Gurus is going for it, guys. He's looking. He wants to see if he can get in. Look at this labyrinth. Oh my gosh. 2 layers of fortified walls to get in there. Those all die. King is on the move. And now it's a question of, can we save this king? See, my name's going to take all those light cav out, keep his king alive for now. Red's got the tiniest, saddest little kingpin built at the back, basically banking on just not being found by any ranged units at this point. King having to command from the front lines is never a good sign here. Say My Name still up around 190 pop though. Matador struggling to get back into any kind of position to do anything with his eco. Continuing to be pushed here in the north and just has nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to take wood. Military 30. They have to stick it. I would stick it out until I'm dead. 100% here. Because you know these guys are going to have to attack each other at some point. And if they betray... Where's Blue's King? There it is. It's right there. And remember what I said? We turn ourselves into a tiny little ball of unpushable goo. Oh, what are relics? Might as well check while we're wondering about the various ways to win here. 2 for green, 2 for pink. That's the 5th one right there. Red and blue continuing their impressive hold, but there's less and less. Oh, man, Matador's kind of getting his pop back up a bit. The Baggins two-handed swords. Bulgarians get an upgrade that gives their champion line a ton of melee armor. So I think they pretty much should crush the conventional champions, but the Onagers are making this a terrible fight here for El Matador. He should clear them, though. And that maybe will buy us a little bit more time. The Bombards are going to go down here. That'll buy some more time for sure. If we can get that Treb dead, it'd be even better. Bombards dying is pretty great, though. Another Onager going down. These two-handed swords doing really good here. Wow. Hell of a hold here from El Matador with basically potatoes for army. And the going motto here for El Salvador is, we're not dead. That's got to be the attitude you have at this point, is, well, we're not dead. We are definitely running out of wood, though. At least wood that we can safely take. Blue still got this. Red needs to, like, come over here somewhere, and I don't even know if that's going to be a much safer to take for much longer. We're continuing to chop out the middle. We did manage to take that trebuchet out as Say My Name came across to try and help clear up some of these champs with the ranged Rambai. That should do really good against these melee units. There's 1,000 fires for Say My Name to put out. We're getting little exploratory sniping parties here as, yeah, we're getting prepped for a war down here, guys. We've already got a accumulation of troops in the south. And it's starting to look like either sides of a border before a great war, if you know what I mean. Rathrang, noted team game hater, finally manages to find a team game format that he doesn't hate. Ooh, God! Oh, man, we lost so many Arambai. We only have 10 of them. We'd have to make some more to replace those. Can we get some hype here for Say My Name and El Matador, who have held for like an hour? This has basically been Say My Name and El Matador just holding a 4v2 for an hour. It's been insane. These poor guys. This would be so frustrating to play. Solid skill. I feel like 2v2s are a good, like, two players is a good sweet spot for team play. Man, if we could just have, imagine if we had, like, we managed to keep the Ballista LE numbers up this whole time, how much better this would have been for green. I think the game would be over if they'd managed to do that. That one point where we had 40 Ballista LEs and like 30 were here, or like 25 were here, and then like 15 were like over here somewhere, was so painful. It's like, just get them together and you could win. Like, you got to figure by now Huggy has Druzina. So these are going to be some deadly champs here from the Slav. A Matador's king is threatened. Ooh! And that's a ticking timer if I've ever seen one. What are we gonna do about that? Gotta get the Arambai back there. They're not even gonna react. There's no reaction. The king's faster than the champs, guys.
Still good, it's still good.
It could run away. He noticed. Oh, the train cart is blocking. One of them dying might be better, because then they'll stop getting 4v2'd. The teams might attack each other then. Matador will manage to save that king. I'm pretty sure this will not die yet. The Onager there will clean that. And Matador and Say My Name clinging to life. Teal was ready to attack, guys. Look at this. It was already moving out. Anticipating this death. They gotta feel like they have this. Say My Name's score still higher than either Volkhorn, Kex, or Gurus, and Matador's score still higher than Gurus' score. We're close to it, at least. Yeah, Say My Name's fully popped. He is ready to hold out here. The main issue is Red. And Red doesn't... It's not even like Red is failing to reboom. It's that they can't. There's no wood for them to take. They'd have to come over here. They gotta go over there and try and hold in the middle with Say My Name, maybe. But they just don't have... They only have 40 vills, okay? So even if we got all of them working, what's our res count at? Like, we have some food and some gold. Really need to get our vill count up. We just can't seem to have any time to get that going here. Green is it down here, too. That's not good. We got a real treat here as a preview to the grand final. Wasn't expecting this. Say My Name could sling a bit, yeah. The wood in particular. Man, that stone. Buying stone is really expensive. 239 gold for 100 stone is nuts. Red's going to finally lose that market. Huggy hits Treason. There's a lot going on here at once. Red and Blue's kings are both just kind of loose here in the middle. I really think the best thing that could happen to Red and Blue is if Red died. Because that would make... I would expect these guys to just suddenly start attacking each other as soon as one of these two players dies. Say My Name's king is threatened by Green. Green had a unit in there, maybe? Pink ran right past with Cav Archers. Red doesn't want to call GG. I don't think Red should call GG, honestly. I only think Red should call GG if they discuss it. And then say, okay, like, let's try and, like, play possum a bit. You go out and die. And then I'll just try and fall back and hope they attack each other and then build a wonder. Something like that. I think that's their only real hope here. Purple-yellow could wonder right now, yeah. Looks like we might be setting up for that, actually. Yep, I agree, Bardock. Like I said, you'd only call GG as El Matador as a possum play to make them stop attacking you. And that might not work, so it's a pretty big risk to take. At this point, I'd rather stay alive. If he has Vills alive, especially, can reboom from all of this. The main issue is going to be wood moving forwards and access to it. We need to get back here. We need to retake that area somehow. And we can't even, like, stop fighting or we'll get overrun. Red is pretty darn dead. Say My Name having to hold 4v1 at this point. But he's going to come out and clear... Oh, a lot of siege. A lot of siege going to die here. Or is it? We siege on our own trebuchet. Bombard clears the last treb. That's pretty nice for Say My Name. We got 5 onagers alive. Druzina Champ's coming in now. Yellow is taking a atrocious fight. Ooh, he's blocking the king with the bombard.
Što ti hoćeš?
Red's just like not dying. Red's just being not dead. That's what Red's primary priority is right now. Ooh. The sneak has been noticed. We had a sneak attempt here, and now we've got a big fight going on down here in the south. Uh-oh. And this is how red and blue get back into the game, is these guys got sick of trying to kill Say My Name and El Matador and started attacking each other, knowing that the second one of them dies, it's going to turn into a 2v2, and try to jump the gun a little bit. Pink now pushing into green. And yellow's going to have to try and take on Say My Name, a weakened Say My Name here, as pink takes on green in the south. And green is defending handily. The combination of the Hussar, Ballista Elephants, pretty good. Red just can't even find a way back into the game. Yo, Ox Braindo, thank you for the follow. Red cannot even find a way back into the game. The king is surrounded by trade cards. The king has been sniped by the Cav Archers. Matador is out of this 2v2v2 set, but his team still remains. Say My Name is not dead yet. Still a one player remaining in this team, one king left to keep these guys in it. And can Say My Name pull off the impossible here? It seems unlikely. All four of his opponents are fully popped. He's basically hoping like yellow just stops attacking him. But it looks like maybe Huggy and Arg have communicated and been like, hey, no, you're going to finish Say My Name off. I'm going to try and hold against green and teal. And then once you're done, come and help me. So just don't take too long. Say My Name's win condition is going to be one of these guys snipes the other one's king. And then you have like two, you team up with the one player that's left to stop the two players from winning. Something like that. So we've got quite a bit left here. We have to defend against this. We need to live. I think we should have just gone for those, right? Blue trying to run the vills. Say My Name's starting to run out of villagers too. Does Say My Name not have a T? He has one TC. Two TCs. How dead is red? Oh yeah, red's dead now. Blue's on the run. We got ourselves a choke attack fest happening down here. Blue trying to run. Nowhere to run. Or would. Great idea for a tournament. Thank you, Ox Braindo. We still have lots more after this. We have a full 7-game set for the grand final of the main tournament coming up after this game, guys. And I am not going anywhere until we are done casting that. I know it's probably getting a little late over there in Europe. But if there's anything you want to stay up and watch, I promise it'll be this. The last couple of most of the 7-game sets took, I think, under 3 hours. So usually it's like 3.5 to 4 hours for. I think it was like 4 hours for including all of the production crap and breaks. And it's the weekend, yeah. I did not expect last game to be a huge slugfest like it was. And this one I was kind of expecting to go a little bit. I kind of figured it would be a little bit lopsided because of the Ville situation with all Matador having to delete the vills at the beginning of last game, but nope. He had a bunch of stipulations. I can't remember what they all were right now. I didn't want to spoil myself and go into the Discord channel. They're wailing at each other awfully hard here. How dead is Say My Name? Say My Name continuing to try to hold. Like, yellow and pink are basically trying to 3v2. And they're losing this southern fight as a result. I really think it's got to be Arg primarily holding down here. And, but we don't see as much Huggy troops. We had a little bit of Huggy there before. Huggy, you need to attack better. Say My Name coming in for a raid. Yeah, Huggy needs to kill Say My Name faster. Say My Name's hold is just ridiculous still. He could also just, like, stop attacking and try and, like, hold up in a corner. Does Red still have any markets left? Damn it. No markets at all for Red here. Wait, is there? I was like, how does he have gold? He's doing his... Let's go Say My Name. Oh, I'm so rooting for Say My Name now. By the way, this is Say My Name's game as far as I'm concerned. Let's go. Let's see these guys accidentally kill each other and then Say My Name pull off the magical triple snipe. Do it. I mean, Deal's not stopping him. So how much is he getting for trip? 8 gold for trip. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Ongoing fighting down here in the south. Still can't really get this castle out of our face. We've been pushing here, this general area, there's been fighting. We went all the way in here, and then we went all the way over here. We've really progressed very little in that time. This is probably the furthest that green and teal have gotten, pushing into pink's base here. Arg repairing that castle like his life depends on. It still has lots of stone. Arg, the one player left in the game with stone, as a matter of fact. Yellow continuing to try to kill Say My Name. They're sticking to their strat. It'd be a hell of a thing if Huggy and Arg could pull this off. It's getting ugly here. We just don't have a good composition to take out the... Without our Rambai, we're really struggling, I think. We're doing really... That's a really good fight for blue. As good as it could have got, but... That's the problem. We only got 5 elite battle Ellies, a Halb, and a Hussar. So 5 elite battle Ellies, a Halb, and a Hussar walk into a bar. Say My Name says... I don't know. Make a box. So they all walk slightly terribly and don't path into the bar properly. There you go. It's an Age of Empires 2. Shut up. Say My Name is going for the Roach strat. You can't kill what you can't see. So he still has 60 vills. If he could get more wood and time. What he really needs is teal and green to kill pink faster to force yellow to help pink. That's what Say My Name really needs. And they should maybe Say My Name be communicating. Although I did see a thing, Say My Name wrote in the chat once, is like, if anyone ever tries to talk to me in a 1v1v1, I mute, or no, I kill them. I destroy them. I believe is what he said. So... Arg's in trouble here. They keep trying to find it, they can't. Say My Name is really hurting pink and yellow. If Say My Name wins this game, if Say My Name and El Matador win this game, I'll gift 10 subs. Oh, I didn't gift the 5 subs earlier. Oh, well. Pink's going to find Say My Name's king. Finally finds the king and snipes it. And Say My Name and El Matador definitely should have won. But won't. As one of the most impressive holds, surely, in Ring of Fire history. What a game from them. What a pair of games from them. Seriously well played. And now we get to see who is going to take the top prize home. And I got my money on pink and yellow if I had to. If I was a betting man, I'd be putting down on Arg and Huggy here because Gurus and Volcord couldn't get it done 1v2. Now it's going to be 2v2. And I just like their base a lot better. They own an entire side of the map with full-length trade. $85 gold a shot there. Now yellow comes. Yep, Gurus not prepared for this at all. All that pressure on Say My Name. Now it's being directed at Gurus Tabi Bufas here in the east. And the catalyzing action of the death of Say My Name. Here in the grand final game of the 2v2 Ring of Fire one-day tournament that turned into a week-long affair. We got the whole tournament in except for these 2 games in on one day. That was pretty good. Ooh, good shots there from Huggy. Gurus has a lot of army in queue. Nobody's built a wonder. They're just attacking each other, guys. They're full on just attacking. No one's confident enough. I'm surprised Arg hasn't thrown a wonder down yet. Arg should definitely put a wonder down with a bunch of food bills. He's got 44 on food. How about 44 building a wonder? Yeah, Khmer player lost all those ballista Ellies and doesn't know what to replace them with. We only have 1 castle. 1 castle left. That's going to produce ballistas real slow. And all pink and yellow really have to do is just keep this pressure on from this push. Don't let up. Ooh. Wait, the bombard, there it is. I was going to say it's not taking any damage from the siege rams. And we're going to clear up the siege rams with a capped ram. Or are we? Brutal! 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 Barely saves that castle. Ew. I agreed until are dead. Yeah, they're pretty well protected with their king though. I just don't know. They're getting pushed off of wood, guys. We already saw what happened to El Matador when that happens. That's all the wood that green is going to be able to take for now. He has some in the bank. Will Cavalier beat the champs? They should, right? What about Farimba Light Cav? They only have 2 less attack than the Cavalier do. And only cost food. I guess they also have like, what, half the HP? Almost. Ooh. Let's watch that again in slow motion. That was so clutch, too. Oh, what an entertaining fucking pair of games, man. I just have been having so much fun.
Holy look at all this damage.
Siege Onager every game.
Deflect shot.
Yellow's flood has not really progressed past this little section of the map. We are getting some forward buildings down. That's really good to see. But the ARG Siege Onager Bash is the main story of the game here. What are Green and Teal doing other than slowly dying right now? What are they doing? Did we even lose an Onager there? I don't think we did. Look what Green's queuing. Siege Ram?
But
What do you mean? Oh!
no bobrania here Angie. No bobrania.
He's going for a snipe attempt. Going for a snipe attempt, chat. Will he get in? I am concerned, to say the least. That should take some pressure off, at least. Now, the Siege Rams, there's 3 castles. And they aren't even attacked. They're all going to die. Look how quick the castles are taking care of these. 4 castles shooting at the Siege Rams. We might get in. We are 1 layer of walls away. Gotta send those in. They gotta go in. Oh my god. Now, if we had like a siege tower prepped, maybe, but it looks like Pink may have started to notice. We got Boyars and Gebettos queued up. They've pushed really far in as a result. Now we're seeing some army getting sent back here by ARC to help deal with this. We are 1 wall layer away from getting in. Just start hitting with the Rams. Why aren't you hitting the wall with the Rams? Hit the wall! Trying to avoid okay, well. Gates have extra HP.
Here Angie.
Awfully close here from Green, though. That Ram is only getting shot up by 1 castle. I can't tell which is going to go down first.
But
Nope. Light Cav come back, and they're going to stop that attempt. And we've got that closed back up with a fresh gate. Huggy still pushing in on the east side. We might finally get rid of this castle situation that we've been trying to deal with for quite a while and push in past that hook on the map. Yeah, we're actually going to get past this spot finally. We are currently nailing their trade. Ooh, that's super bad. Snipe attempt completely dead. And that really may have been their last chance at winning this. Duras has a lot in queue. I wonder if he's missing conscription. He has so much in queue, it's taking forever to get out. How is he this popped? I don't understand. Is he housed? Is he housed? Gurus is housed beyond belief. He only has 38 bills on. Oh, 77 bills, pardon me. Gurus is housed to oblivion, guys.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
I don't know how exactly that happened, but I do know I just checked in game and he is beyond housed. He's got 130 pop space of housing room. And that is what's going to undo them. Volkor and Kex already struggling. But that will be the final straw here. We maybe got enough in the tank for one more attempt at a snipe somehow. There's just no way of getting in here other than breaking through. That was the best attempt. That was our best shot. And I think this one's going to go Huggy and Arg. I think Team Hugg are going to take this, guys. This is the best 2 games of the tournament, I think, that we've had. These were 2 amazing games of AoE. I'm so glad that I decided to like cast it, not just like play and let them play and then do it later or something. Ark's the best player left at the moment, for sure. The other players are all under 2K, 1500-ish. I think Volkorn's a 1330. Did we get in again? No. Chad, how would you try and break through this? I think I'd try to send like 5 bombards or trebuchets and then hit that from a distance, and then I just about lost my mind. They call GG, guys. Our winners of this one are going to be Huggy and Arg, and one of the funnest tournaments that I've run, this 2v2v2 tournament. Huggy and Arg definitely earning the victory here. You just tried to say GG. Congratulations, Huggy and Arg. You guys are the double rang champions. I don't know what else to call it. The double rang tournament. Great game. Seriously, one of my favorite team game tournaments that I've ever watched. I'm lucky enough that I got to host it. Thank you, everybody who put... Guys, thank all these players who went out of their way to finish this tournament off after we had all the struggle. First of all, the Sunday tournament lasted like 14 hours. It was only supposed to last 10. And then they still persevered to get the rest of this tournament. And I'm eternally thankful to all these players for doing that. They're all awesome. They gave us some excellent, excellent content. What a prelude here that we have to the grand finals of Ring of Fire. What was the final KD here?
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
What?
What? What? That's insane.